So we just got in the Jeep and we're heading out. It's roughly 9:15 and we're excited to go. We're absolutely ready. So
starting route.
See, we're starting the route.
St. Louis Street, then turn right onto South Madison Street.
Probably get there around midnight, set up our hammocks, and we'll start. Can't wait. So we actually just got settled in to start the hike. We just got all of our stuff out of the Jeep, and we're gonna hike about a half a mile, find the shelter and set up camp and go to bed and wake up and go from there. So took us, well, is it 9? Took us almost 5 hours to get it together with the time change and caching water. We cached some water along the way so we would have some for later. So it'll be an interesting and early morning. So we just got our hammock set up for the night. We're in a 3-walled shelter with a dirt floor, and we're definitely ready to go to bed 8:30 and get this really started. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be cold, but I think we're ready for it. Can't wait. So we just woke up about 10 minutes ago, and it was cold last night. Both of us admitted very, very cold last night. So we got up, we assessed that it was cold outside, we made breakfast, and we're gonna go from there. Now we just have to put everything up and start warming up by actually moving and getting hiking and waiting for the sun to rise. Because as of right now, it's about as high as it is in the sky. And it's really cold, so we'll get back to you later. So it's 10 o'clock. We woke up at about 8:30. Took us a little bit to get started because it was so cold, but we got breakfast, repacked all of our gear, and we're completely on our way. We have warmed up, and you can tell it's gotten a lot warmer since we have woken up. So our next stop is either lunch, a blister, or whenever we just feel like stopping.
I think it's gonna be the blister.
It's gonna be the blister according to Steve, so you'll meet him later. We'll get a video of him later.
Tenderfoot's his new trail name.
That's just mean. So after about 2 miles of hiking from where we camped, we've officially reached the beginning of the trailhead. We're very excited and we're ready to go. And now I will introduce Steve. This is Steve. He's helping me get into this. He's helping show me the ropes, literally sometimes, and he's a good guy. I borrow all of his stuff. It's fantastic. So the journey can now officially begin. 2 hours later. Came across our first bridge, and it's quite the bridge. Little big, flexible. Pretty massive. I don't know if anybody will be able to cross it other than us. Yeah.
It bounces. I'm gonna get ahead of you. You can just film my ass, and we're gonna call it glutes and boots. Wait. Here, come here. Just grab mine. Here, just grab this. Whoop, shit.
Well, it's not like you're not going down there anyway. Hey, it's stuck.
It was best if I was going.
Pretty decent. So, we're a little over a fifth of the way there. As of right now, we are walking up a hill, and the hill is winning. very tough. Neither of us are in as good a shape as we thought we were. It's very difficult. More cardio, definitely. Wait a minute. We found the road. We found the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's not another hill. And in fact, this is where we cached some water from the other day. So, we're making progress. And it's good progress. So Steve, how do you feel about the hike so far?
Oh, I'm too old and out of shape. I got work to do.
Too old and out of shape. Sticking to the office. Definitely an office man.
Not anymore. I can't do it.
How are you gonna hike the AT with that attitude?
No, I was talking about the office.
Oh no, okay. We're definitely hiking the AT. The AT is gonna happen. Maybe next year. It's gonna happen.
Be careful. Use your.
Oh, something died up here.
Maybe come back. Don't roll an ankle or anything.
So, we finally came upon the second shelter called Indian Creek Shelter. And we've been walking since about 10 o'clock this morning. It's 4 in the afternoon now, and we haven't had lunch. So we're going to sit down, relax, fill up, and then we're gonna get on our way because we still have more hiking to do. We may even night hike depending on how far we wanna go. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to this food. It's gonna be fantastic. Cannot wait. So we just finished eating lunch or dinner, whatever you wanna call it. We figured out that we have about 18 more miles until we're completely done with the trail. That over 2 more days, that's about 9.1 miles apiece. But we're gonna try and shorten that before tonight. So we're gonna walk as far as we can before we get to sunset. We're gonna set up our tents and we're gonna eat dinner. We're gonna call it a night. But before we do all that, we've gotta walk as far as we can. So the next 2 days are a little bit shorter. That's where we are right now, but if we keep this pace, we should be able to at least get maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles if we're really lucky, but maybe 1.5 miles. So I guess we'll see what happens. So we finally settled down for the night and just made a fire. We have all of our tents set up and we're just gonna relax for the rest of the evening and get up at around probably 8:30, 8 o'clock. Go from there and try to do as much as we can before day 3. Should be pretty relaxing rest of the night, pretty relaxing tomorrow. So it'll be nice. It'll be very nice. So we just started day 2. It's 11 o'clock. We got a pretty late start, even compared to what we got yesterday. And we're just gonna keep going as much as we can today, get as much knocked out for the second day. So our third day is not nearly as bad as we thought it would be, but it's gonna be a long day just because we're gonna have to keep going and keep going. We can't stop for lunch. We're gonna go until we run out of energy, and hopefully we can get at least 10 miles into today. That way we only have about 8 tomorrow. So we've taken our first big stop about an hour after we took off, and there's a lot more hills the second day already than there's the first day, and we're definitely tired. Our bodies are sore. It's the first 10 miles of this trip have really taken a toll, but we just got to keep pushing and we have to keep going because we've only got 3 days to do this, so we've got to get as much done on the second day today and just finish out tomorrow. So after hiking for at least a day, this is the closest thing to wildlife we have seen, and it's kind of cool. I think it's a centipede, or it's probably a centipede now that I think about it, but look at him go. Dang, he's kind of cool. That's neat. So we made it to the chimney shelter. This was the original shelter that we actually wanted to make it to last night, but we took too long on certain areas and it cost us. This is a really nice campground. Real nice and open. It'd have been great. Even got a chimney, hence the name. But it's kind of rough. There's a lot of hills. Still complaining about the hills, but probably gonna take a 10-minute break and then keep going because we gotta get the miles in today. Definitely gotta get the miles. So we finally stopped at our last water cache that we made from the other night. We only have 1 gallon, so we have to make it last, but we can make it to the Ohio River tonight. We can fill up there and we'll be set for water for good. How do you feel about the hike, Steve?
It's tough. It's fun.
So, tough and fun. It's good. Where do you think we're gonna go next?
Well, we have the Ohio River shelter, and then after that we have there's kind of a public picnic ground, which I'm hoping will have some privies.
missing the old bowl.
If not, then we're gonna be a bear in the woods. And then I would love to make it to the Iron Bridge to camp, but if not, maybe might camp at the picnic area.
That'd be nice. So this is our last big stop before we do the final 3-mile push for our campground for the night. We better get there. We're probably gonna have to do some night hiking, in which case that'll be my first time night hiking, so it'll be a learning experience for me. And I really don't know what else to do at this point other than just keep pushing, keep drinking water, and not falling over things on the trail. So before I really get going to bed here soon, I want to say that we found the place we wanted to camp. It's actually where a bunch of RVs come and stuff like that. People that ride horses, they come here too. But it was really nice find that it's here. But we got here, and I had sort of my first experience of a trail angel, which, if you don't know what that is, it's for people. Trail angels are people that help out hikers and stuff. They give them free food, free water. They don't ask anything in return, which is really nice. But we got all of our stuff set up, and it was really nice. And this dude just came up to Steve and I and said, "Hey, you guys want some food?" I said, "Yeah, sure." Gave us spaghetti, so that was really nice. And then he said, "Hey, you guys look like you need a shower. We have towels." So he gave us towels. He gave us a light to help us set up camp. He gave us an extension cord to help charge our phones and our battery for our phone charger and stuff like that. So this man has been extremely nice, and he went way out of his way and helped us when he didn't have to. So thank you so much to him. His name is actually Wolf. His name is Wolfgang. So thank you so much, Wolfgang. You've been a really big help. This whole past hour that you've helped us has been fantastic. It's really been nice. So that's that. And now we're about to make a fire and about to go to bed, or make a fire, dry our clothes out a little bit, and go to bed. We got a shower, we got a hot meal, we got a nice place to stay. So it's been a good second day. It was tough, but it's all been worth it, thanks to Wolfgang and just finding this nice place. So we just woke up. It's the third and final day. We only have 5 more miles left, and we're gonna get down to it. We're gonna leave here shortly, and we're just gonna go. It's gonna be nice. Then and we have a 3.5 hour drive back, and it'll be a good time to rest in that 3.5 hours. So let's go. So we woke up this morning, we were ready to go, everything was good, and then my buddy Steve ended up tweaking his knee yesterday, and it had been affecting him the entire time. So unfortunately we were not able to finish the trail. We have 5 miles left to go, but we're gonna come back in November and we're gonna do it again. Granted, it's gonna be a little bit colder, but we're gonna make the right adjustments to our gear. We're gonna come back and we're gonna finish the entire thing, and it's gonna feel amazing. But it is what it is. We got here, we got done, we're safe, he's safe, and safety over pleasure, I guess.